Montenegro proudly holds the distinction of being declared an ecological state in 1991, an unprecedented constitutional commitment to nature conservation that is actualized in its 5 magnificent national parks, which collectively cover nearly 10% of its territory. These parks are vital for preserving the country's unique biodiversity, one of the highest in Europe. Durmitor National Park, a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Durmitor is defined by its dramatic limestone massifs, 48 peaks over 2,000 meters, and 18 glacial lakes, the mountain eyes, including the famous Black Lake, Crnogezero. It is home to the Tara River Canyon, Europe's deepest gorge, which facilitates thrilling activities like rafting, and is a crucial habitat for species like the brown bear, wolf, and golden eagle. Lake Skadar National Park, the largest lake in the Balkans, shared with Albania, Skadar is a vast freshwater wetland and one of Europe's most significant bird reserves. Over 280 bird species, notably the rare Dalmatian pelican and pygmy cormorant, thrive here, making it a paradise for birdwatching. Its serene waters are dotted with traditional fishing villages, historic monasteries, and floating meadows of water lilies. Biogradska Gora National Park, located in the central Bjelašnica region, this park is celebrated for protecting one of the last remaining primeval temperate forests in Europe. Its ancient trees, some over 400 years old, surround the stunning glacial Biogradsko Lake, offering a glimpse into an untouched ancient ecosystem. Lovćen National Park, rising abruptly from the Bay of Kotor, Lovćen is known as the altar of the Montenegrin freedom and holds deep cultural significance. Its major landmark is the Njegoš Mausoleum, perched atop Jezerski Vrh Peak, honoring the great poet Prince Bishop Petar II Petrović Njegoš, and offering breathtaking panoramic views from the Adriatic Sea to the mainland mountains. Proklitije National Park, often called the Accursed Mountains or the Montenegrin Alps, Proklitije is the newest national park, characterized by rugged, jagged peaks, deep valleys, and pristine alpine lakes. It is a haven for serious mountaineers and a critical habitat for rare species like the Balkan lynx. Castle architectural heritage in major cities. Montenegro's architecture is a chronological blend of the empires and civilizations that have shaped its history, resulting in a fascinating juxtaposition of styles from Romanesque and Gothic to Baroque and Ottoman. Venetian Coast. The coastal region, historically known as Venetian Albania, is dominated by Venetian Renaissance and Baroque architecture. The medieval city of Kotor is the crown jewel, a UNESCO World Heritage Site encased in formidable defensive walls that snake up the steep mountainside. Its old town features the magnificent Cathedral of St. Tryphon, a Romanesque structure built in 1166, and numerous palaces in the Venetian Gothic style, like the Drago and Byzantine palaces. Neighboring Paris is another perfect example, a town of stone palazzi and 2 picturesque islands, Our Lady of the Rocks, Gospa od Skrpjila, and Sveti Dord. Inland and Byzantine influence. The interior and north show a stronger Byzantine influence, particularly in religious architecture. The revered Ostrog Monastery, dramatically carved into a sheer cliff face near Danilovgrad, is a major pilgrimage site and a brilliant example of adapting structures to the rugged landscape. Other vital religious sites in the Byzantine tradition include the Maraca and Piva monasteries, famous for their frescoes. Ottoman legacy. Towns like Ulcinj and the Old Bar region bear the mark of 4 centuries of Ottoman rule, featuring slender minarets, mosques, hammams, Turkish baths, and distinct Oriental urban planning. Cetinje, the royal capital. The former royal capital, Cetinje, stands as a historical and cultural center. It is home to the Cetinje Monastery and various museums and embassies housed in elegant 19th-century buildings, offering a more contained, historically preserved atmosphere than the busy coast. Podgorica, the modern capital. Podgorica is the country's capital and largest city. Heavily bombed during World War II, its architecture is a mix of older Ottoman-era buildings, characteristic socialist-era structures, like the Blokovi, and modern construction, including the grand contemporary Cathedral of Christ's Resurrection. Fork and knife with plate, culinary and social traditions. Montenegrin culture is built on the pillars of hospitality, a strong sense of family and community, and historical traditions that link them to their mountainous and coastal environments. The power of family and community. The family remains the central unit of Montenegrin life, and it's common for multiple generations to live under one roof, fostering powerful intergenerational bonds. The strong code of Kotor I Junastvo, humanity and courage, mentioned previously, continues to be a defining ethical value that stresses protecting the weak and showing bravery in the face of adversity. The epic tradition. The country's struggle for independence is enshrined in its oral tradition, specifically epic poetry recited to the accompaniment of the gusle, a single-stringed instrument. The guslar, storyteller, is a revered figure who preserves and narrates the historical struggles and heroic deeds in decasyllabic verse. Distinct regional cuisine. Montenegrin cuisine is a delicious reflection of its geography. Coastal area. Dishes are distinctly Mediterranean, heavily featuring seafood, cured meats like njaguski prset, prosciutto from the village of Njagusi, and the use of olive oil and wine. Mountain and inland area. Cuisine here is heartier, with influences from Turkey and Central Europe. Staples include lamb baked under a sack, a metal dome covered with hot coals, rich dairy products like kajmak, clotted cream, and dishes such as savapi, grilled minced meat, palav, rice dish, and burek, savory pastry. Montenegro today is a parliamentary republic with a modern, service-based economy transitioning towards a full market economy. The euro has been its official currency since 2002, a testament to its strong European aspirations. The economy is heavily reliant on the services sector, which accounts for about 75% of the labor force, with tourism being the primary engine of growth, contributing significantly to the national GDP. The breathtaking coast, medieval towns like Kotor and Budva, including the UNESCO World Heritage Sites of the Bay of Kotor and the Venetian Defense Works, and national parks draw a growing number of international visitors. Beyond tourism, the economy is supported by industries such as aluminum, steelmaking, agricultural processing, and energy generation, including a growing sector in wind power. Agricultural products include olives, citrus fruits, tobacco, and grapes. Despite positive trends in GDP growth, the country faces economic vulnerabilities, including a high reliance on the tourism sector, which makes it susceptible to external shocks, as well as challenges related to public debt and high youth unemployment. As a committed member of the United Nations, NATO, and other international bodies, Montenegro is actively pursuing full accession to the European Union. The culture of Montenegro is a vibrant mosaic, shaped by centuries of interaction with neighboring civilizations, Illyrian, Roman, Byzantine, Venetian, and Ottoman, at the crossroads of East and West. The official language is Montenegrin, a standardized variety of Serbo-Croatian, though Serbian, Bosnian, and Albanian are also recognized minority languages. The majority of the population are Orthodox Christians, largely Montenegrins and Serbs, with significant minorities practicing Islam, Bosniaks and Albanians, and Roman Catholicism. This multi-ethnic and multi-confessional composition contributes to the nation's cultural diversity, which, remarkably, has managed to avoid the widespread violent conflict that affected other parts of the former Yugoslavia. Traditional social structure was historically patriarchal, centered around the extended family and clan identity, with strong emphasis on communal loyalty and honor. The national character is often seen as embodying the ideals of Kotor I Junastvo, humanity and courage. Montenegrin cuisine reflects this blend of influences. The coastal region features Mediterranean flavors reminiscent of Italy, with popular dishes like njagusi prosciutto, cheeses, and seafood, while the central and northern areas have Turkish and Levantine influences, seen in dishes like pita, palav, and kebabs. Performance arts hold a cherished place, with epic folk poetry and the use of the gusle, a single-stringed instrument, preserving the nation's historical narratives. In contemporary society, water polo is widely considered the national sport, in which Montenegro has achieved significant international success. Overall, this small black mountain country offers a compelling blend of majestic natural beauty, a resilient and proud history, a complex cultural identity, and a